Hey everyone, this is Stacey Natal from the Life Happens Now with Stacey Natal YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being here. I'm an artist, photographer, educator, and coach, and I help creatives achieve their goals so they can be happier and feel more creatively fulfilled. So one of the things that I love to create, as I mentioned in one of the other videos, is vision boards. And a lot of times people feel overwhelmed with them and they think of this like this giant project. So I want to break it down for you and give you three different ideas or different ways that you can create vision boards that don't feel overwhelming. So so a lot of times people create vision boards in the beginning of the year, in January, and with the intention of what do I want to do for the whole entire year? So that might be overwhelming. You might not be able to think of that whole entire year in every area of your life. So people put everything from business to health to finances to travel, fun and things that they want, and they put everything all on one board and they think about it for their whole year. That can be overwhelming. So one way to get started with reducing the overwhelm is to think about one area that you want to focus on. So create a board for one area. So let's say you wanted to start a creative business this year. You can create a vision board that only focused on your creative business. So what would you put on that? Did you want to start selling your art? Did you want to start a new have a website for it? Whatever it is related to that art business, do you want to create more art? So just have the entire board just focused on that one area of your life so that it's not so overwhelming where you have to think about like goals for all the different areas in your life. So that's one way of starting smaller with a vision board. So choose one area in your life instead of all of the buckets of your life. So that's one tip. So tip number two is you might be thinking, okay, well, I want to start a business, but even the thought of that seems overwhelming. So let's get even more focused. Let's say you want to start an art business, or you've been creating art and you want to start selling it. And one of your goals is to start a website, is to create a website. Have your vision board just be about that one area of your business. So you want to put different things about your website, just a vision board about your website, about selling your art. So it could be one thing, selling your art. So look for things related to your goal about creating a website and selling art. So you're getting even more granular. So it's not everything about starting a business, it's that one little area. So you can create a mood board. If it's about a website, create a mood board, like the fonts, the colors, the feeling that you want to have when people visit your website. So that's getting even more granular and more focused. So hopefully that will reduce the overwhelm even more. So the third way that you can reduce overwhelm in getting started with creating a vision board is, instead of creating a vision board for the whole year, what about getting so specific, like, what do I want my month to look like? Now, this is something that I started doing last year. So I run a program called Visualize to Materialize, and it's a program where we do it's a goal achieving program. It's for creatives, and you have lifetime access. And part of what's included in the program is quarterly vision board events. So we do them quarterly because you're not the same person that you were back in January that you are maybe in April. So we do them quarterly. And I felt like that has really helped, because then you can just think about like, what do I want for the quarter instead of thinking about for the whole year. But I tried something even different this year. Is maybe around the summer, I started doing monthly vision boards for myself. And I felt like it definitely reduced the overwhelm. And I got so focused. It allowed me to become so focused on my goals just for that month. And I found like I got really excited. And because I love to create and because I'm a visual person, it was fun for me to create these monthly vision boards. I think I did it for August, September, and October. Yeah, I think I did 3 that were monthly. So I still had my annual one, but I also did the monthly ones, and they were just really fun. So it allows you to get really focused and just think about, what's my goal? What are my main goals for the month? So that's another tip to reduce the overwhelm and to get you started in creating vision boards. So I hope that helps. As I mentioned, I love vision boards. So I would love for you to try it and not feel like I have to, but if you're excited about it, I encourage you to try it. So again, if you want to just focus, a way to get easily started with vision boards is, one, focus on one area of your life instead of thinking about every area of your life. If that seems too overwhelming, think about one goal in that one area of your life and create a vision board just about that. And if the whole year is too overwhelming, think about reduce it, whether it's quarterly or even monthly. Try a monthly board. That way, it's much easier because you're only thinking about 30 days out or 31 days out, or what's your focus for this month. So I hope that helps. I'd love to hear from you. If you are starting with vision boards, if you do create vision boards, do you create it for the whole year, for years on end? And which one of these tips you'll try. So this is Stacey Natal from the Life Happens Now with Stacey Natal YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being here. And I'll see you soon in an upcoming video. And I should mention, I'm going to put the link to my program, Visualize to Materialize. We do have our first vision board event on January 17th, 2023. So at the time of this recording, it is in a couple of weeks, I think. Yep, maybe a week and a half from now. But as I mentioned, we do have quarterly vision board events, and it's included with the program. So, and you have lifetime access to it. So I'm going to put the link to that so you can check it out. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. So try these tips and let me know which one you're going to try. And I hope you start with a vision board. Start vision boarding. It's so much fun and it's so creative.